Hello, my lovelies. We're going over what I'm doing currently for my skincare. If you were here yesterday for our porch swing chat, and you enjoyed the Outlander chat, mostly though, yeah, today we're talking about what I'm doing with my skin. So I'm over 40 now. Fast approaching 42 next month, guys. And I did have a hysterectomy this year. So my skin has been interesting. Dry. It got real dry. Before, when I was younger, I had fairly normal to combination skin. I was usually oily in the T-zone, a little drier everywhere else. Yada yada. Now I'm super dry right here, which isn't my whole T-zone. No, yeah, T-zone. This part doesn't get too dry, but the top part does. My nose ends up flaking a lot. And right here, I get really dry skin right here, and I'm not really sure why. Also, the pores on my cheeks are huge now, which have never been a problem. But I now have what they call texture because of the larger pores on the side of my face, and of course the wrinkles, my under eyes. I'm not wearing any makeup right now. Look at those. Oh goodness. And I'm super pale, so these look like I got punched in the face, basically. Awesome. So what have I been doing? Well, a few things. I'm just gonna get real close to the mirror to see if I need to exfoliate again. No, but I do exfoliate from time to time. I leave it in the shower because I definitely exfoliate at least once a week. I try not to do more than that if I don't have to, but sometimes I do have to. So for exfoliation, I like the St. Ives Even and Bright Pink Lemon and Mandarin Orange Scrub, and it takes like a pea size amount. It works really well. I like it because it's in sort of a lotion. So just a little bit, but it'll get just the parts of my skin that are like all gross to go away. After that, I usually, you can just use water to dampen your face. I'm going to use a makeup wipe because I think I have a little bit of mascara underneath my eyes yet. Sometimes I don't do a very good job getting the mascara off. Go fake. Yeah, but, so I do a combination at the moment. Either water or one of these, so I get my face damp, as it were. Damp with this. Just make sure everything is nice and clean and refreshed. I think I got all my stuff around my eyes off. Yeah, not too bad, as you can see. It's mostly gunk around my eyes. While it's still damp, I get my hyaluronic acid out. I got this stuff off Amazon. So I get about this much. Can you even see where the line is? There we go. Put it directly on my hand, like so. And I do this over my whole face, my neck, and my chest, because as an older lady, everything's starting to wrinkle in this whole area. And then I do this upward motion, so it really gets in there. I have seen a lot of people that are like, oh, you don't want to overdo it with this stuff, da 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 da, and I find that this keeps me from overdoing it. Let it almost dry, but not quite. As hyaluronic acid dries, it tightens. It tightens. I should have my little fan, which is kind of nice. So almost dry, but not quite. And then I put moisturizer on over top of that. I like the Aveeno Ultra Calming. One pump. And I do this, and then I dot my face and my neck, and then we smooth this in. I have had some really dry skin. Now, it's not as bad since my doctor put me back on estrogen, but when I was having hot flashes repeatedly throughout the day, I was having to put moisturizer on constantly. As it is now, I moisturize before I go to bed at night, like after I take my makeup off. I do this whole thing, and then I do this again in the morning before I put my makeup on. So I am moisturizing twice a day, but yeah, like I was saying, when I had when I was having hot flashes all the time, I would sometimes have to moisturize 3 or 4 times a day because my skin was just sucking it up so much. And then to get the rest of the lotion off my hands, I use the rest of my makeup wipe. So that is what my skincare looks like at the moment. Plus, this isn't just about skincare. This is about what I've been doing with my makeup, because my old skin is making my usual way I've done my makeup difficult. It just has. Because everything is getting in my wrinkles and sitting on my face weird, and I didn't know what to do anymore. So, first I'm going to get my eyes done before I put my foundation on, which is a BB cream that I've just found, which I'm going to tell you. But I'm going to get my eyes done first so that I won't get any fallout. Or if I do, I can take it off easily. So I'm going to do my eyes real quick. I am going to be back to show you how I've been doing that really good cat eye that you guys have been commenting on. Really good cat eye. Better than I've ever done anyway. And then, yeah, so let's go to that. All right, Torrin, how have you been doing the cat eye? If you're older, let's say you're over the age of 30, you probably notice that you have a lot of wrinkles, especially on your left eye if you drive. Like, look, it's so wrinkled, I didn't even get that. I don't lie. Any hoodles, yeah, one of your eyes is always more wrinkled if you drive, because this is this side that the sun comes into, and even though I wear sunglasses and sunscreen, this has much more sun damage than this. Any hoodles, when you go to do eyeliner, with all these wrinkles, you either have to pull it so far that then your line gets all wonky, or, I mean, it's hard with wrinkles. Not to mention, cat eyes are notoriously difficult to get even anyway, and I'm not even saying that mine are even, but I do have a trick. Scotch tape. That's why it's also good to do this before you put on any sort of foundation, because, you know, I have hair, one of my husband's. So you just want to put it where your lash line is on the bottom, and then up like so on both sides, and then we're going to draw in our eyeliner, because this is how I get mine straight-ish. Sorry, I know I'm out of frame, but I'm trying to get things to match up. Ish. There we go. Yeah, if you had all your other stuff on, you're going to pull it all off. So I do use felt tip. I prefer, there we are, one of these because it's easier for me to draw. So I know we're going to get out of frame, but I have to get really close to the mirror to do this. I'll try and do the other eye closer to you. Maybe I'll see if I can do it in the viewfinder. And watch as I'm silent. But there we go. Yay! We'll see. We'll see how I do. You're not very close to me, alas. See, like so. I am going to get close to the mirror. This isn't close enough for me. Sorry, guys. And then you just go along your lash line as per the usual. I only do eyeliner on the top. I've talked to you guys about this before. When I do it all the way around, my eyes are small and it just makes them smaller. If you have big eyes, if you're one of those lucky people, then, you know, you can get away with doing it all the way around, which is awesome. My eyes are just too small for that. Trying to make it a little bit thicker. It might be a little too thick on this side. We'll see. Any hoodles. Alright. Now, you want to see how it looks? So you get your little piece of tape. And then you just do this. And look at that. Yay! That's how I've been getting them somewhat even on both sides. Okay, that one doesn't even look even today. Oh well. It happens. Sometimes I do a good job, sometimes I don't. But when they do look good, I still employed this technique. I'm not super worried about it today. I'm not going any place super fancy. So let me put my mascara on. Actually, I'll wait now. I'll go ahead and do my mascara. So, back in a Alrighty, now, a few more tips. And then I'll let you guys go. So, for foundation, I love mineral foundation, but it hasn't been working so well. So, it's getting stuck. It's all texture, and then it's getting stuck in all my wrinkles, and it's a horror show. So, I knew I wanted to try a BB cream. I previously had some Garnier BB cream, but it's really yellow, and it makes my face really yellow in comparison to like my neck, etc. So I did some research and I found a Korean brand of BB cream that actually came in Ultra Caucasian, super pale. It is called Misha Perfect Cover BB Cream. I have number 13. It has an SPF of 42. That's what the box looks like. I got it from Amazon. Yeah, it's number 13, bright beige. I can finally throw the box away. I've been saving it so I could do this for you guys. This is what it looks like. Everything is in Korean. But this stuff is sort of amazing. It takes one pump. It is fairly sheer coverage. You can, of course, put on more if you want it to be more coverage, but this has been working great. So I do one pump, and you guys know, like, I love my beauty blender and stuff, but for the BB cream, I've just been using my fingers. This stuff is really neat. Number one, it is really close to my actual skin tone, which, as you guys know, is hard. Most women with more medium tones don't really have much of a problem, but those of us on either end of the spectrum have terrible amount of problems. Either girls with uber pale skin or girls with super dark skin really have a problem trying to find something to match our skin tones. So this is nice that this actually came in super pale. So there we go. We'll put it on. Rub it in. Now, the awesome thing about okay, number one, look. We are the same color, which is nice. I know, up here it looks a little off, but back here you can see we're the same color. Yay! The nice thing about this is BB cream oxidizes. Where did I put my lid? I lost my lid. I'll find it. BB cream oxidizes, so this actually gets a little paler, which is righteous. Also, it doesn't really come off until I take it off. As in, like, if I sweat and dab my face, it doesn't come off on a cloth, and I'm going to go and take Cass for his walkies. So there will be a little thing after this, so I'm going to show you, you know, after I'm all sweaty and gross, that the staying power it has. you know, I'm not saying scrub your face, but if you blot, it'll stay on. Alrighty, we're back after Cass's walk. I am perspiring. So I just wanted to show you, there is a clean, right? So we're gonna dab our sweat off. Now look, it is damp, but there is almost zero transfer of this stuff. It really stays on. What happens is it oxidizes. When it does, it goes like a shade lighter, which is groovy, but it also like really gets into your skin, so it doesn't really come off until you take it off with a cleansing cloth. So it's kind of nice, I have to say. I really like this stuff. This will be my new foundation from now on to the foreseeable future. I hope they don't stop making it because it's real hard to find pale stuff for myself. Any hoodles. But here's the other thing. Look, I didn't put any mascara on my bottom lashes, and yet look at it. Yeah. BT Dubs, I tried the Full and Soft waterproof. Fumes in my eyeballs, red eye, so it didn't work. So on to something else. Any hoodles, yeah, wherever we were in this. There are a couple of other things. Of course, I still have to use a concealer for my under eyes because, you know, and I usually use, I really like the Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser, mostly because like a lot of concealers come in shades that are too dark to be a concealer for me. There are a couple that are light enough, but I like this one because it's got the peach undertone, so it counteracts the what's going on with the underneath of my eyes, which is nice. So I use this, yada yada yada, like so. And I do use this almost always, almost like a concealer as well, because as long as my imperfections aren't terrible, like I have scars right there, they're scars. My face, that's the one thing that sucks about being super pale. I get scars when I get a breakout, so that sort of sucks. But I'm good enough with makeup that I can usually cover them up, so it's not a big deal. The BB cream evens out my skin tone, which is nice. That's pretty good. I do have a pimple right here. I keep getting them on my jawline. It is so bizarre. I don't know why. It's never been one of the places that I really got breakouts before, but whatever. So I wanted to show you an interesting way that I've been contouring. I've actually been using my beauty blender. It is hideously, filthily disgusting. It needs cleaned, but whatever. And it is this bad because I've been using it for my contour. I have noticed that I am able to see brush strokes sometimes because of the texture of my skin. So I just go in, this is my bronzer. Yes, I've hit pan, whatever. And I use bronzer for my contouring. But I do this instead, and it has helped greatly cut down on the brush strokes that you could sometimes see on my face. Just do a little bit of contour. Since we're putting the powder on damp, it tends, for some reason, it's not as heavy. I don't know. And I don't have to blend it out nearly as much, I've noticed, if I put it on this way. Now, do you need to do a contour? No, of course not. Of course you don't. But I find that I sort of have, like, I'm getting moon face because I'm fat. So it helps me. I also do this, put on my blush this way. Where's my pink side? As you see, it's already stained pink. But with the dampness, I just do this real quick. And yeah, it's a lot less texture on my face than it has been. I'm trying stuff, guys. I just figured I'd let you know what I've been trying. Yeah, oh, this side's a little pink. Let's do this. Pull some of it up off. Yeah, so there you go. I always do this number because if you're out in the sun, this is naturally where you would burn, so it makes more sense. I don't know. It's me. We're almost done. I promise. I know this is going to be long. Last of all, because nobody said whether or not they wanted me to review it, but I'm going to review it anyway. I finally got Lipsense. I know you guys have seen this like all over the internet. It's like Avon, only really expensive. But I will say that at least as far as lipstick stuff goes, it works. It's expensive. This and the gloss that goes over it, and you actually do need a gloss. you do. I'll show you. I think it was $40 for these two tiny items. It's just the way of things. Any hoodles. So this is a buildable liquid lipstick, and I will tell you, the first time you put it on your lips, you will be, because it burns, like alcohol. I'm pretty sure it is alcohol. Let me do some lips. Yeah, it is perfect nude for me. Which makes me delighted. I gotta let it dry. It does burn. I think it's the alcohol evaporating. But you need the gloss because look. You see how much it sticks? It sticks. So that's one coat. They tell you, the directions say to do 3. I usually actually only do 2 to get the color I want. So one more coat. And now that this is dry, gloss. And because of the gloss, now your lips don't stick together. So, this stuff does not move. It really, really doesn't move unless you're eating something incredibly greasy. The gloss does eventually wear off, and by the time the gloss wears off, your lips won't stick together anymore, so hey. But the gloss is nice because my favorite liquid lipstick up to this point has been Colored Rain. I will show you in a moment. I'm going to grab Colored Rain. All 3 of these were me trying to find this color, and on me, none of them are this color. 3 different shades, looking for the right nude, but this one goes to orange, this one goes to brown, and this one, even though it's pink, also goes to brown for me. And it's a little dark for a nude. So this is my new nude. What color is it? I don't even know if it says on the thing. Hold on. Oh, Praline Rose is what I ended up going with. I will say, yes, the problem with the Colored Rain also is just the fact that it makes your lips so dry. I mean, so dry. You have to exfoliate your lips a lot because you will have ashy dry skin on your lips. This does not, because of the gloss. I haven't had to exfoliate my lips since I switched. So I'm going to be one of those people that I'm going to buy this in a red. Yeah. I know it's expensive, but it works. So it's one of them things. You know what I mean? And I have to say, like, my Colored Rain was 16 bucks. This was the very first one I purchased. There's still at least half of it here, and I've had this sucker for years. You should throw out makeup. It could be expired. Whatever. The only thing I ever throw out is mascara after a year. That's it. Everything else, I don't care if it says it's expired. No. Eyeshadow does not expire. That's just my opinion. If you're worried about that, then, you know, hey, throw your makeup out. But this stuff's way too expensive for me to be throwing it out. I'm just saying. Oops, something is not where it's supposed to be here. Any hoodles, that's it for me. I have found my skin to be much more problematic than it once was. These are the steps I have taken thus far to fix it. I also, about once a week, every 2 weeks, use Shea Moisture Raw Shea Butter Hydrating Mud Mask. In the summer, I have a feeling this will go to every week, but this winter and spring, it has been about every other week. I use this. I really like this one. It's got frankincense and myrrh extracts, but you see it is for dry skin, so I usually do that. I put it on before I take a shower. You know, like 30 minutes before I take a shower, I put it on, and and then when I take a shower, I rinse it off. So, but that's what I've been doing. I'm sure I need to find some better eye serum or something, but I have tried many and nothing. I've just been putting like marula oil on my under eyes before I go to bed. And as you can see, it hasn't really made any sort of difference whatsoever. Anywho, I'm gonna shut up now and let you go. But that is my, this is my daily face from back here. And now you can really see, look how close. You can't even really tell except for where it is a little darker just along the jawline because I'm trying to cover up this, you see this? There's nothing to get rid of the jowls. What is, aging sucks, you guys. Aging doesn't suck. Seeing it on my face sucks. That's the thing, but what are you gonna do about it, right? You can overdraw your lips to make them plumper. You can spend an exorbitant amount of money on skincare products to keep your skin as supple as possible, but there are some things that gravity is evil, and it is a force, and it's coming to get you. Take it from me. Alrighty, I will see you guys later this week. I think we're gonna add some fun colors to my hair because why not? Alrighty, I love you guys. I will probably see you on Friday. Yeah, Friday. Alrighty, have a great day. Love you, bye.